Ooh, what is up, King of the Derp here? It's been a little bit, but I'm back once again. This time for real, of course. And in front of me, oh wait, I don't even know how to flip my camera. I was gonna do this on the beach, but it's really windy out, so I know I wouldn't be able to hear myself. I'm doing a coast to coast road trip. Yeah, I'm going to California. It's gonna be like 11 days. So let's go to the beach. I wanted to get some ocean water, as people from Philadelphia say. Maybe at the end we'll do a taste test, like which ocean tastes better, Atlantic versus Pacific. So yeah, let's go on the beach. Okay, we made it to the beach. We're probably not going to be able to hear anything. I'll just flip the camera around. I'll figure out how to flip it manually sometime on this trip. Yeah, so this is the ocean. It's very nice. It's gonna get a little bit of water. Just to say I did it. Oh, it's actually really wet. Okay. My shoes aren't wet. That's kind of... Alright, we're gonna do it from here. Without sinking. Maybe like a wave will come. I don't really want to risk getting my shoes wet for like the entire day. We gotta make it to DC today, because that's where my uncle and aunt are. So that's the first stop from Tom's River. Okay, attempt number 2. Without getting my feet wet. Come here, water. Oh, okay, we might need to abandon this idea. I could just take I might just take my shoes off. Okay, we're already off to a weak start. I got my left shoe completely soaked, but I got like a tiny bit more water, so definitely worth it. I guess it'll air dry. But yeah, so I got a job in California, and I thought driving it... Whoa! I thought driving it would be fun. These are new glasses, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna do a little fun ride. Today is... Maybe I'll include like a little map visual or something. We're also gonna hit Annapolis today. So yeah, so it'll be a very good time. Look at this vibey town. I don't think I can reverse the camera mid-video, so I'm just gonna have to do this. But yeah, we made it to Annapolis. I feel bad for kind of like, also have to be quiet. I'm quite a yeller. Whoa. Yeah, so I'll alternate between my face and the street because the street is quite pretty. Yeah, so we did just teleport to Annapolis. You guys didn't miss much. I got gum from Wawa and I gassed up at Wawa. Yeah, so I didn't really record that part. Oh, and I also got a haircut. And I don't know why I wore sneakers on the beach. I had no business doing that. And I tried like putting my sock on the dashboard to like air dry it, and it like kind of worked. But I'm still walking around with like a half wet sock. Well, this is a very cutesy neighborhood. This is gonna be the coldest place on the road trip, because we're just gonna be going south from here, and then once we're like in Atlanta, we're gonna start going west. So it's gonna be pretty warm. So I won't have to be bundled up with my beanie and my jacket. I was also gonna get like a lunch here. There's this place where you can like see the marina, or however it's called. I don't know what people call it out here. Whoa, wait, this is like the courthouse or something, or like the state house. I think this is the capital of Maryland. All right, I think the Naval Academy is somewhere over here. I may or may not have things that I cannot bring into there. So we'll see if I can get in or not. Or I'll just not tell them. That would suck if I get arrested on like the first day of the trip. Yeah, so very pretty, very nice. I think maybe I'll resume once we get near the Naval Academy. Okay, so I didn't have a real ID. I just have the boring old license, and my passport's in the car. I'm not gonna walk like 20 more minutes to get it and come back. So no Naval Academy for me. What was I gonna say? Oh, I know this is already like like the conversation has moved on. But I was gonna say the only way I could have known about putting my shoes and socks on the beach was asking ChatGPT. Like that's a very ChatGPT type of knowledge that only you can figure it out through there. So I guess we can just wander around downtown Annapolis. I got to see it from the outside, so that's pretty cool. I think this is also a cool view. Like you're gonna see the water if you're going down Main Street. You know, since I couldn't get in, I was kind of debating jumping the fence. I feel like, you know, I have that kind of finesse and agility, so I feel like I could like probably get away with it, but I don't want to risk it. I have like too much stuff in the car and all that. So I'm probably gonna leave it in Annapolis in like 15 minutes, and then the next stop is DC. So I don't really know what I'll do there. I kind of want to see the Lincoln Memorial because I've never seen it before, and I don't know, it seems interesting. There's this game called Crusader Kings, and sorry. Wait, a baby just juked me out. Okay, so there's this game called Crusader Kings 3, and there's a mod where it's like America, if it like there was like this apocalypse and like it went medieval and stuff, and in it like people kind of start worshiping the founding fathers because it's like medieval, so medieval religions, and they're like, I don't know, like they're treating the statue of Lincoln like it's a temple to him, and it's kind of funny. Maybe I'll include a visual of that. So I don't know, I kind of want to go see it, but we'll see what happens. All right, we are back. Not in DC. Actually, I just went to my uncle and aunt's house, had dinner, played some pool. It was pretty chill. So I didn't feel like vlogging that. I don't want to shove like a phone in my relative's face or anything. But we're in Richmond now. My phone's telling me that we arrived at this coffee place. I kind of just need a place to sit. But yeah, we're in Richmond now, and apparently it's a big city. It's like, I don't think it's as big as Pittsburgh, but it's like kind of comparable. I also wanted to see St. John's Church, but I'm like, oh, it's closed, it's New Year's Eve, you know. I'll just walk around this neighborhood. Literally, I also run into this thing. It's the church. This is where you can't read. All right, we got the new video. So this is where Patrick Henry did the whole "Give me liberty or give me death." So I guess everything interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's other cool stuff here, but a lot of the interesting things in Richmond are all in this one street. We can't really get in there. Maybe I can like do the speech from out here. I feel like it's like in Philly, you know, they have in Philly they have the whole Rocky Steps. So maybe when people come to Richmond, they give this speech, and that's like their version of it. Okay, so this is Libby Park. Again, I'm about to get in the car. This is where I parked, like this kind of area. But Richmond is very nice. A lot of people were super friendly. Whoop. So I think it's cool. I kind of want to say it's like if Pittsburgh was in Virginia, because it's like kind of hilly, and I don't know. I feel like these are like, they're not really Pittsburgh homes. But I feel like you could say every city is like, oh, it's Pittsburgh, but if it was here and if it was something else. But maybe I'll make that a bit. I'll describe each city in terms of Pittsburgh. But yes, Richmond, very chill. And now we're gonna go to Charlotte. All right, we're at Okanichi Park. It's this mountain in North Carolina, and you can't really see it like super well through the trees. Let's check out. We got this thing here. Whoa. Very nice. The plants are like I don't know, like it's kind of lush out here. Like, okay, oh my gosh. Okay, we are back. This is day 4 of the road trip now. I've just been in Charlotte with Pubin for 2 days. Is there anything you want to say to the camera?
We had a lot of fun. We drank a lot of water.
Type.
And we breathed a lot of air.
Type. Experiencing life.
Experiencing life in North Carolina.
We had a great life experience here.
Went hiking.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Dude, that was a fun party.
So to 2026.
Yo, facts. All right, we are in a coffee shop in Asheville, North Carolina. I just decided to pull over for a little bit. I needed to do some like IT help for my job, so I just needed to do that real fast and just getting a little bit of caffeine. But we're gonna go back on the road soon. Fire. Okay. We made it to Alabama. I'm so thankful to be at the hotel. It's actually really nice. Got like a lot of space. Little tour. Whoa. Yeah, so I was gonna be in Atlanta for Friday night, but I'm like actually really tired. Pup and I, we went to bed really late, so I'm like low on sleep, and it was pouring. It was pouring like the whole ride from. Actually, I stopped in Knoxville too to see a friend and get lunch. Again, I'm not really like I should be vlogging a lot more of this stuff, but my brain's not really working because I'm a little tired. But yeah, so Knoxville was chill. I just we went to Calhoun's. They have free bread there, so it's really good. The free bread is good, at least. I'm gonna sit on this couch. Whoa, we got a couch too at the hotel. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of my understanding of Alabama. I was trying to listen to the local radio, and like North Carolina, the country is about like love and like breakups and all that. Like every song is about that. But I think I noticed when I started listening to local radio and I was in Alabama, it definitely was a lot more like it was more on the religious side. So that's an interesting like cultural shift.
You know, you're sleeping through it all. Jesus. They think it's life or death. Wow. Jesus stands up, gets up, looks around, sees what the situation is. He says to the wind, be calm. To the waves, be still. It's almost like a parent telling a child, just settle down.
All right, quick little vlog in Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know what pepper sauce is, but it's pretty good. So we're just stopping here before we go to New Orleans. We're gonna be in New Orleans for like basically the rest of Saturday, and I'm pretty excited. That's gonna be fun. Also, I just found out that like when I wore at Venezuela and we captured Maduro, I saw that like on my friend's Snapchat. So interesting beginning of the day. Okay, this is what I got at the hotel. You get 3 free drinks. I got some meatballs. Okay, so we're back in New Orleans this time. The hotel had dinner, which was pretty cool. So I had like meatballs and mashed potatoes, and they had 3 drinks that you could just get. So, but I only had 2 because it's like 6 p.m. and I'm on antibiotics, and I'm not trying to be wasted right now. Maybe we'll be on a more elevated state later in the night, but we'll see. So I'm actually just gonna like sit and vibe low key. Yeah, so New Orleans seems really cool. It's like 73 right now, which for early January is blowing my mind. It's like 25 degrees back home right now. So yeah, we're gonna explore the French Quarter, meet some cool people. Yeah. Alabama was nice, and then the drive, I was like, the road, I don't know if anyone knows like specific roads, but from Birmingham to New Orleans, it was pretty scenic. Just in terms of like, not like mountains or anything, but like, it was just pretty. So yeah, so I think it's, my spirits are high. I'm ready to see New Orleans. This is gonna be fun. It's a nice hotel too. So yeah, this will be cool, and let's go see the city. Okay, so, we're still in New Orleans. I was at this really chill bar, and I got a good recommendation to go to the Spotted Cat, which is like a jazz spot that's really well liked. So we're walking over there right now, and honestly, this is such a pretty walk. Like, I don't know, like, I know those are the railings that are like kind of well known, and also there's gas lamps and street performers, which are like a big thing, just kind of like just walking around here. That was someone really good, like a little bit back over there. So I'm gonna go to the Spotted Cat and see like a good jazz vibe. All right, we just got sold a Coke. It was $2, but I said I got so much value from like talking to the guy and like just being there that I said like I got like $5 in value. So he's like, so I felt like I needed to like kind of tip him for the Coke, you know. So we're still walking around here. Sometimes there's horses too in those things. I've seen plenty of horses. Okay, we're kind of leaving the whole Bourbon Street area. I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, I can probably walk this. Yeah, that was fun. I told at least one other person this, but I said that New Orleans, not New Orleans. I was saying New Orleans at first. New Orleans. New Orleans has like such a high amount of chill people. Like the chill people per capita is through the roof. So I'm a huge fan of New Orleans. No, it's a cool place. We are just walking back to the hotel. I'm gonna eat some of my protein bars that are in the car because I'm a little hungry. I had a po' boy though. It was like I got the roast beef, so it's just roast beef on buns, and it was okay. New Orleans is kind of expensive, like food-wise and everything, like drinks and stuff. I guess because like you're on a main street, but it reminded me a lot of like Broadway Street in Nashville, like a lot of bars. But I feel like this had like a lot of really good jazz. I like this more than Broadway Street in Nashville, but it's kind of that I feel like one is trying to emulate the other. Maybe they're just their own separate things, but this was dope. I'm somewhere, and somewhere is my hotel. So yeah, definitely recommend New Orleans. Tomorrow we got a little swamp tour, so I'm excited for that. And then I'm gonna go to Houston, see a friend there. But definitely a successful outing. Fire Saturday.
Ça fait le bruit d'un ptérodactyle, le truc, c'est clair. C'est un dinosaure.
Okay, we stopped at Billy's for some cracklins. So I'm gonna try it, let y'all know how good it is. Yeah, so this is it. I think it's like fried skin. Oh, but there's meat in here. Okay, these are really good. These are fire. I was in Bro Bridge. It's like AUX, but it's bro. It's how it's like spelled or whatever. And they told me that I should come to Scott, which is like this town in Louisiana, and get this stuff. It's really good. I also got like a red bean and rice ball for my friend. I call this a chicken crackling ball because I like at like the menu, like where the glass is, it looked like just a huge ball of chicken crackling, and they told it to okay. They said to not call it a chicken crackling ball, just call it chicken crackling. This is really good, by the way. It's like a chicken tendy on steroids. All right, I'm gonna do a vertical video just because I'm on the road. I have like the little thing that holds the phone. Yeah, so Louisiana was awesome. So I stopped at this restaurant after the swamp boat tour, and it was really good. And I was talking to a guy who was like a 4th generation crawfish farmer. And I hear fish, so I think, you know, you have to go on a boat. You know, you can only like get them on the coastline. But it's actually like you can kind of farm them like a bunch of other animals. Like you just kind of dig out ponds for them. You can farm them inland. But I was talking to this person about like the challenges about farming crawfish and how like, I don't know, you could like kind of like, is it possible to play around with the conditions that you put them in and like get better results? So kind of like crawfish science. So I was talking to like a crawfish like engineer. That's what it felt like. And we were just talking about like science and experimentation and all that. But I love Louisiana. Okay, we are in Houston now. Met one of my sister's friends for dinner. Now we're gonna go drive over to a park. Houston, you have to drive everywhere, unfortunately, but that's the way people in Houston do things. So, when in Houston, as they say. The ride was kind of nice. I was listening to a lot of local radio, and you had like, I felt like New Orleans had like some interesting stations. Someone at this restaurant in Bro Bridge recommended that I listen to like this French radio, so it was cool. It was like Arcadian French. That was fun. And then as soon as you got to like Lake Charles, all of those stations lost signal, and then it felt like I was like back in Alabama again, and just in terms of like the listening and all that. Whoa, Houston, very cool. We're parked over here. Yeah, so we're gonna check out Houston for a little bit. Today is like, I guess technically today was the like Arcadia region and Houston region, and then we're gonna be driving across Texas for like all of tomorrow. Okay, it is January 4th, the 5th night of the road trip. We're in Houston, so I went to a neighborhood called Edo. Hold on. Oh yeah, so it was called Edo. I met a guy named Bigfoot, and he got me a drink, which was very nice of him. He is a comedian, and if you're watching this, hello. We exchanged socials and stuff. But yeah, so Edo is like bars, but like outdoors and stuff. So kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like New Orleans a lot more than Houston. Houston doesn't really feel like a big city. Like, I know it's a big city, but there's this road that's like 16 lanes in each direction, and it just goes through the city. And I feel like if you had like a racing game, and you know how they have like one map where it's like an island, and one map where it's like, you know, it starts in like a desert biome, and then it goes to like a snowy part, and then like a cherry blossom, like those kind of maps. I feel like if they had an urban setting in a racing game, it would be like the main highway that goes through Houston. I mean, like, you do have like skyscrapers on either side, like here and there, but just like the guy in the 5th lane is passing the guy in the 2nd lane, the guy in the 4th lane is passing the guy in the 6th lane, like people literally, like, you just feel like you're racing. Like, I don't know, it's just like a race game. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah. Also, I feel like the skyscrapers were cool looking, but they all had like one LED strip like going across the top. And there's this one spot in West Texas, or West Houston, sorry, where like all the buildings have one blue strip on the top, and it kind of looks cool. I feel like China tried doing a similar thing, and like that looks good. I don't know if I can include a photo. Maybe I'll try to. It could just be blank if I don't find a good photo. But yeah, wait, I'm gonna show you the paintings, the artwork. This is the room too. .360 panorama. Let's go look at the artwork here. Yeah, I feel like this is like a typical Houston kind of thing. Like they just have like just one LED strip going across like each building. It looks kind of nice. I feel like here they're trying to portray their city as like yo, we got a train. RT, the person who I was hanging out with, said that like the line isn't really good, and that it only goes to like 4 stops or something, and like no one really takes it. So I think they're trying to be like, you know, we're like New Orleans. We have a tram running through our street because New Orleans had a tram, but I don't think anyone rides it. I think it's just there for photo ops. I mean, I only spent like a few hours here on a Sunday, so you know I can't like compare it too much to New Orleans. But we're just here for a night, and then we're gonna drive basically across all of Texas tomorrow. I'm gonna see Austin for like 2 hours. Gonna get some barbecue, because that's a big Texas thing. Texas, I don't really know how to say. I want to say North Carolina is like North Carolina. I don't know if I actually heard that or if I imagined that. Like Louisiana. I don't know. I'm working on the southern accent. I picked up y'all when I worked in Tennessee. I worked in Knoxville for like 4 months. The Knoxville area. Oak Ridge. If anyone knows Oak Ridge. Like basically the same program. So like the reason why I'm going out to California is to do an internship at a lab. And I did that in Tennessee. So I feel like I've been using y'all here to kind of show that like I know the vibe. But I think people hear a northern accent and then they just hear y'all out of nowhere, and then they're like maybe not confused. It's all the insights that I have. Last thing I'll say is I'm excited to see like a biome change. I know I have seen biome changes already, like the New Orleans, or I guess Louisiana, like swamp tour, like that felt pretty different. I've kind of been playing this game where it's like, could this be New Jersey? And I feel like the only 2 places that have broken that rule were that swamp in Louisiana, because that just doesn't really exist there. I'd say Frenchtown, maybe 3. Frenchtown and New Orleans, because like the architecture is like super different. And then I'm gonna say Houston because there's palm trees, and it's like super flat. And I know New Jersey is too, but it's just like it just felt like something you wouldn't really see in New Jersey. So I think it's kind of interesting. We're starting to see very non-New Jersey like biomes, which is kind of cool. Okay, we're in Austin after grinding a bunch of the lab trainings. I'm able to eat some lunch, so I'm definitely excited for this. This will be good. All right, that was like the best barbecue I think I've ever had. That was so good. Like the mac and cheese was fire. The beans were fire. The 2 sauces were pretty good. One was like sweet, one was spicy. And yeah, like the brisco's amazing. Okay, so we are in like this Austin boardwalk spot. Really pretty. There's like some boats like down over there. We got some birds. This trail's really pretty. A lot of people like running and stuff. So definitely come here. Okay, so we made it to the nearest gas station. Normally, like you can just go onto Apple Maps and then put in a gas station, and it'll be like 5 minutes. But because we're in West Texas, like it took like 22 minutes to get to one. Like when we put it in. So actually, when I told people about this trip, 2 people heard, "Oh, you're driving from Philly to like San Francisco. Be careful about West Texas because you might run out of gas." So I made it a policy while I'm going through West Texas to fill up every time I'm on half a tank instead of like like 2 bars, which is what I normally do. I also got some cinnamon covered pecans or pecans, however you say it. Because I know pecans are like a Texas thing apparently, like that. And I saw some peaches, like some peach stuff along the road, like ads for all that. But I think that's like especially a Georgia thing. These are good. I didn't realize pecans were so big. It's a very big nut. All right, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, so we are at White Sands National Park. It's like the panorama. The sledding was pretty decent. Hold on. Yeah, the sledding was fine. But I'm more interested in this hike. And they said to bring 2 water bottles. So I was like, all right, if it's required. So yeah, I don't even know where the trail is. Like, I know you have to follow the markers, but it's not very like, I kind of like it though. It's like it makes it more adventurous. But I was not expecting the park to be this. I don't really know what I was expecting, but yeah, it's super cool. Okay, so here is the most recent mile marker, but it looks like they're like out there. So I gotta like cross this dune. All right, so this is another viewpoint up here. I found the trail, by the way, too. I low-key just saw another marker far out, ran to it, and then now I'm back on it. But yeah, I was lost for a little bit. But yeah, no, this is like super nice. It's definitely hotter here. The person at the visitor center said that it would be like 10 to 15 degrees hotter here. And they were like, that was facts. Whoa, what's that? There's some stuff over there. Also, there's just a random tree down here. I'm guessing maybe like the water went into the bowl and that's how it gets up. Oh wait, this is a rock. Wait, so yeah, I don't really know why there's trees. Maybe there's like an aquifer. I don't really know, but I saw this. And there's like one over this hill line, and then I don't think there's any more like random trees. I actually have no idea what this is. It's not a rock. It kind of looked like one, but I think it's just like the sand, like at this dune thing. Wait, this is kind of cool. All right, we have to go at this. I actually don't have the shoes for it. But yeah, what? I guess it's like just a chill thing that people hang out at. It's the chill rock and tree kind of spot. So that's nice that they have like little places you can chill here. I thought this was pretty cool. But you could also see like the path that people take. Like everyone's going that one. It seems like the fastest. I don't think anyone wants to go the long way like some people did, maybe because it's flatter. And then you have like the few people, I guess, zigzagging and writing cool stuff. So that's like another detail I just noticed. This actually feels so like I don't know, like interesting just to climb up all the steps that like probably tens of thousands of people. I don't know how many visitors this park gets, but like literally following in their footsteps is kind of a cool feeling. Oh, and you get like a nice view here too. Somebody was doing this barefoot, which honestly, maybe it feels good, but I don't really know if I would do that unless I'm like really worried about getting sand in my shoes. Okay, we made it to the end of the trail. I had a good time too. That was interesting. Like I was getting decent at sliding down the hills towards the end. I think honestly that was like the most fun part of the hike. I'm a little bit out of breath. Yeah, I think sliding down those hills was the most fun part about the hike, but I'm out of breath. But we're ready to hit the road. I honestly don't have any plans. It's like only 3:30 now. So I think I gotta plan like a fun activity somewhere in New Mexico until we go to bed tonight. All right, we're kind of in the Las Cruces Old Town, just like a little plaza. but I thought I'd come check it out. It's pretty. All right, I thought I'd include this in the vlog. So I was having a low air pressure warning. So I have to fill this thing up. I think I pointed the camera. I have to fill that thing up. It was at 26 psi. It needs to be 33. So I hope it was. All right, we made it to Phoenix. There's some cacti outside. This is a mocktail. So I'm driving, and I got like some kind of sandwich. I'll see ingredients on the title screen. Okay, we're in like the historic old part of Scottsdale. I think there's a more like historic town part. This seems kind of like a bunch of stores and stuff. But I asked my waitress like, where's an interesting cultural area to wander around, and they recommended here. All right, the Waymo stops for pedestrians. That's great. I'm not gonna lie. I was like a tiny bit scared that like it wouldn't, but oh wait, it's it's moving. I don't know why Phoenix has them. I get like Austin having them, like it's a tech like kind of thing. I'm just like watching it go by. But yeah, surprised to see them in Phoenix. All right, we are in a very chill art gallery. All right, this is the upstairs section. I think I can talk a little bit louder. Yeah, I've been trying to figure this one out. I've been trying to figure this one out for 3 hours. Okay, so we made it to Piestewa, trailhead. So I think it's like up over there. So we haven't technically started it yet. But this is so cool. And there's a bunch of cactus here, or cacti. So this is gonna be a cool hike. I'll definitely film the peak of the hill. Okay, I think we're like 30 minutes up it. So it's like 2/3 done, but wow. This is really pretty. All right, that was definitely a hike. My boy VP, dude, I appreciated that water. That felt great. But you can see, I'll flipper the camera. You can see people making their way down. Yeah, that was a crazy hike. Yeah, that was fun. I'm going to drink some water. I have like a tiny little water bottle in the car, so I might just head to a gas station and have some like nice cold water. That was like low-key motivating me. All right, I just took the liter of this stuff. Like 3 minutes. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely a hike where you should be bringing water. And I vibe with the added minerals. They added calcium chloride and sodium bicarbonate, and like, yeah, that's max. And normally I don't like mineral added water. Like, I hate Dasani. I am Dasani's #1 hater. It's like that meme where it's like, if there's, it's like the opposite where it's, if there's only 10 fans of this one person, I'm there. If there's only 1 fan of this person, it's me. And if there's 0 fans, then I'm dead. I'm like that with Dasani. If there's 1 hater left on this earth who hates Dasani, it'll be me. And if there's 0, then, you know, then I'm gone. But yeah, this is banging. This is what Dasani wants to be. They're trying to copy this. All right. I actually have a second one too, but I think I'm good for now. Also, that flat tire warning is going back on, so I need to check the tire again. I might just have to refill like one of the tire if we have like a leak in it or something. I might just have to do it like twice a day until I get to Berkeley, and then I can like give it to get it inspected. That hit the spot though. Okay, we stopped at the Walgreens. Got this really good aloe. I don't know if it's aloe or aloe. I'm pretty sure it's aloe. Aloe mango thing, and the cashier said it was a bussin' brand, and I agree. You have to have your aloe drinks pulp in. That's how you do it. Yeah, I really just like want like a taco or something right now, just like a little bit of food. So we're gonna find like a chill taco place, and then we're gonna hit the road. All right, one of these is like beef tongue, and one of these is just normal asada. But I'm ready to eat this up. Also, they have this like roof thing, which I'm pretty sure is for when it's the summer, and you don't want your car to be like insanely hot. So that's kind of cool. It's like some Phoenix kind of stuff. Literally, I put this at 33 in the morning, and it's like, I don't know, 8 p.m. now. Hold on. So kind of suspicious, but we'll see if this one is problematic. I don't remember which one set it off. I do think it was this in the morning. But if every morning and evening, I don't know if you can hear me, if every morning and evening we gotta pump this one up until I can like settle down, then it is what it is. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so we made it to the log cabin. You can see the moon in the background. This was kind of interesting. So I had to have this map. Yeah, so this is kind of cool. Got the cool chair. Might have to swing around in that. All right. All right. Okay. All right, this is pretty cool. Yeah, so this is where I'm crashing tonight. I kind of want to, what is this lamp? How do you work lamp? Oh, I don't even know what I did. All right. Oh, okay, it's one of those. I want it there for now. Oh, and the tissue box, is it, oh, it's made out of wood, wow. Got a little TV. Is this a radio? Wow, does this work? Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't want to get copyrighted. Okay. Oh, we got games. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot about the whole shower thing. Alright, we'll have to figure out the whole shower deal. Alright, it's whatever. I'm just gonna go to bed, honestly. Also, you can see a good amount of stars out here. It's like the most I've seen so far on the road trip, so I feel like we're probably far out. That has to be Orion's belt for sure. Whoa. Yeah, that part is. Yeah, this has to be like, I don't want to say like in the middle of nowhere. But I was listening to the radio and so many stations were just like blank, like it was just like static. So I don't know how populated West Arizona is supposed to be. But it seems like it's on the rural side of things. Alright, I don't know how well you can see me. I'm sure this is fine. Alright, I'm glad I got the huge thing of water because I want to brush my teeth. And I don't think there's a bathroom. So we're just gonna do this outside. I theoretically could like swing on the swing while I'm brushing my teeth. I kind of want to do that. Alright, I'm gonna pour the water straight over my phone. Alright, you guys aren't getting to see me pour water onto the toothbrush. I'm sorry. I don't really know if I need to vlog brushing my teeth. But this is how we're gonna be doing things, and I'll kind of do like one of those bird bath type deals. With the water and all that. Can I chill on the swing? Alright, this is yeah, this is pretty chill. I don't know if you can see it, but I guess I'm just gonna do this. Alright, I thought I'd just come down here and film this. So this is the Colorado River, and this whole campsite is like a resort. So this is pretty. Definitely does not pass the New Jersey test. Yeah, this is cool. I would like fish here or something. All right, we made it to California, and I realized that we are California dreaming on a winter's day. It's January 8th. So we're at a bakery, gonna get like a small breakfast, get some coffee, and then go to Joshua Tree. Apparently Joshua Tree is really cold right now. I thought California was warm, what the hell? So I'll just like bring a jacket or something. All right, just getting a little bit of breakfast, but I like this tree kind of enclosure spot. Okay, we made it to Joshua Tree. I'll show a photo of School Rock. It does look like a school. But yeah, we're gonna go do this trail. Okay, we just climbed on top of this rock. I might chill here, catch a vibe, and then go back on the trail. Here's the skull. Got some cacti. Yeah, so there's like not too many Joshua trees around. I think in some parts they're more plentiful. Also, this is supposed to look like somebody's face, but it kind of looks like the Skull Rock. I thought this was actually the nicest view of the park. You can see a bunch of them, and there's like some big ones like over there. These Joshua trees are like so much bigger than the ones in the park. I see why they call this town outside Joshua Tree. This has got to be one of the craziest views of the drive. You have like this huge wind farm. There's more over there too. This is just like, I don't know, like magnificent. This is super scenic. Okay, we were just there. This is like the old town, like Pasadena area, and it's actually it's so interesting. I met these NASA engineers. There's like 40 people, maybe like yeah. There's like 40 people who all worked for NASA, and they were just like getting drinks here. All right, so I kind of had a realization that the Joshua Tree area was the last bit of like the Wild West, like Southwest kind of vibe, and then you get to LA, and it's just very different than like that Arizona, California border. All right, so we're leaving a third bar now. This one, what? Oh, never mind. I'm so focused on the lens. Have a good night. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, so we're out on the street now. Yeah, so it's definitely like big out here. I thought like, oh, I'm like so far from the city. I'm in Pasadena, but like it's even like, I think like Los Angeles. I'm trying to figure out how to word it. I want to use the analogy of like maybe like Fishtown in Philly, but I know that doesn't mean a lot of things for people not from the Philly area. But yeah, it's definitely popping out here. We're also almost done it. This is like the last night, quote unquote. I think I'm gonna hit San Francisco like on Saturday, because I think doing like getting there and like I don't know, I think I just want to get settled in. So Saturday will be the Explore San Francisco day, and I'll go somewhere on the beach to say that I did coast to coast. So I guess it's a 12 day, maybe an 11 day. But yeah, like this is like the last night of driving. So I'll do it like a reflection towards the end of this. More street. Still gotta go to the car. Also, like, I don't think I should jaywalk and like vlog at the same time. So look at that. It's all legal. King of the Derp is not a crook. Oh wait, that's kind of pretty. I feel like if I had more time, I would be checking out like so much more stuff. But I gotta get to the Airbnb now. So yeah, I feel like I definitely gotta come back to LA. Because I did not see all of LA in like 2.5, 3 hours. All right, we made it to the Airbnb. I'm having a protein bar right now because I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Yeah, so this is the bathroom. This is the main room. Looks very cozy. And then we also have like the foyer they had some water in there. But yeah, I'm like super happy to just have this place to crash at. This room is actually like such a vibe. I'm gonna conk out so hard. Okay, it is morning. It is about 7:30. Filling this thing up again. Naughty. Shame on you. But yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought. It's moving here a lot slower. Thought it was like gonna be a little faster. Sounds good. All right, one thing I noticed about the West Coast specifically is that people love writing in the bathrooms. I was in another bathroom in California, you know, like the light switch, like there was all this stuff. So obviously it's something on the East Coast, but I think like to this success is definitely a West Coast thing. All right, so we made it to the place. I had to get oriented, like I practiced like opening and closing the door, cause like there's all these locks and like I had to learn the alarm code and all that. This place is so chill. There's the kitchen. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like kind of shocked. So I'll show some photos. So LA, very chill. You can see the whole valley like from all these different angles. You go into the San Joaquin Valley and it looks like that Microsoft screensaver. Like it just looks like that for like 5 hours of driving. And then at Livermore, you finally see a few trees and a few homes. And then you go over like one more ridge. And then bam, like, let me, we'll cut to the outside. All right, this is the cut to the outside. Yeah, so we just played pool with a friend from Pittsburgh. Now gotta go back to the car, you know, go back. I am really enjoying this jacket. I feel like I feel so San Francisco. I think also there's like a vest version of this. So I'm gonna try to wear that around and say a bunch of like really techie terms, like, cause I don't know any SF. I don't know what like people say here, like the like I don't know if people like casually call it SF here. But yeah, I'm just gonna say random stuff like we need to combine pizza delivery with AI, and I think I'll fit in really well, especially with the jacket, and they'll be like, yeah, he's from the Bay Area. This is that tucked into bed POV. Here's my bed. But the room is like really vibey. All right, we made it to the bar. Oh, okay, it works. I just got the thing. We got a train, or I don't know. I guess it is a train. Okay, I was gonna say a BART, but I don't think that's what people call it. So yeah, we're gonna take this into the city and we're gonna explore the city today. All right, we made it into the city. So we're going to a little spot to start the day. Let's see where it is. All right, we found it. Apparently this is a decently rated place, so we'll see what the vibe is in here. We got the trolley. I know that's a big thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch this one. But we're gonna take this to the beach, and we're gonna see more of the city. All right, we made it. I just got off the. This isn't the trolley. This is just like a line they have running through the street. But I get out and I like see this like awesome view. This is up the street. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the beach and that way I can officially say I went coast to coast. People said this place was gonna be cold, but like it's actually, I feel really hot right now, even in this jacket. I feel like that's why there's the vest version. It's like a sleeveless jacket that's big around here, but no one wears vests on the East Coast, so I feel like I'm gonna wear this vest. I don't know, probably a bit more because I see why it's popular. Oh yeah, also you've got these blue and what fucking I don't even know what fucking commentary I'm giving. Yeah, so we got these blue and yellow like barriers. I feel like people are more chill to like slow down, you know. So that's a good thing to have. This is like very beachy. It feels like, I don't know, like the palm trees are way bigger out here than like in Berkeley. So seeing sunlight from the west coast, like it feels different. I don't want to say like it feels like I'm getting hit by a different sun, but I think being dependent on the like when it's visible and all that kind of stuff, I feel like it changes the vibe. So, but like I feel it. This feels like, I don't know, just like walking out into the water. I know it's just another beach. Okay, I decided to touch the wave, so I feel like that counts. 'Cause you could technically argue that like the moisture starts all the way up, so you gotta touch the wave. But yeah, definitely really beautiful. I might just chill here for a bit. We got 2 people fishing. The bird is looking for fish, and the human is looking for fish. So dang, it's like I don't know if it's competitive out here, or I think they probably eat different things than us. But there's like one every like few waves or so. There's another bird like probably looking for worms or something. Okay, we also learned from our mistakes, and we took our shoes off. So now like my feet are like nice and dry. Jeans are like a tiny bit wet, but that's completely worth it. I actually really like this park. There's like a little windmill out here. But I'm gonna like kind of cut through to this cafe, taking this. But it's like very, it's a very like friendly type of forest. Like I feel like sometimes I'll be in spots in PA and there's like poison ivy around a little bit, so you have to be more cautious. But here, it literally just looks like lush grass. So I kind of just want to walk around this. I just wanted to show this. So I just had my first day at the lab. Was great. Did the orientation and all that. Now we're kind of walking through UC Berkeley's campus. But yeah, I think I definitely should end the vlog because I already went to the ocean and all that. Take road. I think it wants me to go over here. Okay, so we're kind of going through this little forest that's on their campus. But yeah, if you made it this far into the vlog, thanks for watching. Yeah, so like we're all settled in now. We're, you know, like doing typical SF things. Gonna try to like start going to the gym. I'm like gonna look around. There's like a YMCA around here. So yeah, I'm, you know, starting a new kind of life, at least for a little bit. I'm only in the Bay Area for like 4 months. I'll see where I go next. Who knows? But yeah, I'll do one little like pan. There's a bunch of like palm trees out here too, which is super cool. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I'm trying to think of the next video I'll do. I think maybe I'll do a video in late April explaining a paper I've kind of been working on, maybe in March. So I think that's the next upload. But expect more King of the Derp. Bye-bye.